All right, so you've got the Outsiders soundtrack project. Big one, right? Well, today we're going to tear down that rubric piece by piece and show you exactly how to turn this thing into an easy, guaranteed A+. Let's jump right in.
Yeah, this is a major project. You've got this incredible classic novel, and you have to mix it with your own music taste. It can feel, well, a little overwhelming. But trust me, don't worry, we are going to break it all down so it's not just manageable, it's something you're going to totally crush.
Okay, first things first. That rubric your teacher gave you, I know, it looks intimidating, but it's not some scary test designed to catch you making mistakes. Honestly, it's your cheat sheet. It's the recipe for success. You just follow the steps, and that A+ is yours. So let's get into it.
So what are we fighting for here? A whopping 150 points. That's huge. 100 of those are for your slide deck, and the other 50 are for your presentation. This is a massive chunk of your grade, so you know what? We're going to make a plan to get every single point.
And the best part, every one of those points is totally achievable. You can get them. Consider this right here your personal roadmap. We're going to walk through it all step by step, and we'll start with the biggest chunk of the project.
All right, part 1, your slide deck. This is the bedrock, the foundation of the whole thing. It's a full test grade, worth a massive 100 points. So let's break down exactly where you're going to earn them.
Okay, stop. Before we do anything else, you need to remember one number. Just one, 12. You need exactly 12 songs. Not 11, not 13, 12. It's the first thing your teacher's going to look for, and it's a total non-negotiable.
Okay, let's talk about the first big 20-point category. See, it's not just about picking 12 songs that you think are cool. The rubric uses these exact words, clearly connected with strong reasoning. What that really means is you have to explain why you chose each song. The why is everything.
So here's your mission, plain and simple. For every single one of the 12 chapters, you pick a song. Then you have to connect that song to something specific in that chapter. Maybe it's a theme, like loyalty, or a symbol, like the sunsets, or the setting, like that church on Jay Mountain. Or maybe it's a character, like Dali's journey. Your reasoning, that why, is where you score big.
All right, moving on to the next 20-point section. And this is where you really get to show off your brain. It's the analysis of connection. And look at the keywords the rubric uses: thoughtful and original. This is your chance to go beyond the basics and prove you really get this book.
And here's a pro tip, a really crucial one. You have to avoid the summary trap. Don't just say, I picked a sad song for when Johnny dies. No, you have to explain why. Why this song? Does this slow beat feel like grief? Do the lyrics sound like something Ponyboy would be thinking? Maybe there's a guitar solo that just screams tension. That is analysis, and that's what gets you the points.
Okay, so the rest of the points for the slide deck are all about the details. And trust me, they add up fast. You get 15 points just for finding a good quote for each chapter, 10 points for having the right song info and links that actually work, and another 10 for having 0 grammar mistakes. These are the easy points, folks, but they're also super easy to lose if you're careless. So please double-check your links, proofread your work, and make sure those quotes really back up your song choice. Boom! Your 100-point slide deck is locked in. Now we move on to part 2, the presentation. This is where you bring it all to life and grab those last 50 points.
And listen up, because the biggest chunk of your presentation grade, a full 20 points, is all about creativity and engagement. The rubric literally says your goal is to have the audience captivated. This isn't the time to just read off your slides. No way. This is a performance.
I mean, look at the difference here. When you get your grade back, which one do you want to see? Audiences captivated or audiences disengaged? It's a clear choice, and it all comes down to how you prepare and present.
So how do you do it? How do you captivate them? The rubric actually gives you clues. Throw on a denim jacket like a greaser. Bring in a copy of Gone with the Wind as a prop. And this one is huge. Actually play a clip of the music. Just 30 seconds while you talk. See, don't just read your project, you've got to present it. Your job is to entertain and inform.
Okay, next up, let's grab another 10 points for the basics. Your presentation skills. Because look, you can have the most creative idea in the world, but if your delivery isn't solid, it's not going to land.
Let's boil it down to 3 easy things. Number 1, speak clearly. Don't mumble. Number 2, look at people. Make some eye contact. And number 3, practice. You have to practice. Time yourself. Make sure you're under that 10-minute limit. You do those 3 things, those 10 points are yours. Easy. All right, we've done it. We've walked through all 150 points. But before you turn this in, let's do one last run-through. This is your final A-plus checklist, just to make sure you've dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's.
So ask yourself these questions right now. Do I have exactly 12 songs? Is my analysis deep, or is it just a summary? Are my slides clean, proofread, and are all my links working? Now for the presentation. Is it creative? Am I ready to speak clearly and actually look at my audience? And have I practiced to make sure I'm under 10 minutes? If you can say yes to every single one of those, you are looking at an A+.
So there it is. That's the roadmap to a perfect score. You've got the tools, you've got the plan, now you just gotta do it. Which leaves me with just one question for you. What song are you gonna pick for that final rumble?